They can't all be Camp Rock too. Let's get debatable.
Oh my God.
All right, Lisa, are you ready to kick us off with your most disappointing movie of 2015?
Okay.
Go, Lisa.
I am. So this is a very hard decision for me. I had to go with Pitch Perfect 2. The first one was so epic, so the expectations were huge, but it just didn't quite deliver. It was all.
What?
It was literally all Bumper and Fat Amy, who are great, but like people love Becca and Jesse.
It's Haley
But
Steinfeld.
she was
She's
great.
a breakout star.
I think she was great. It's just the overall chemistry, it seemed a little disjointed to me.
I think you are holding it to some expectations that it can
That's the
never
problem
meet.
though with the sequel.
That's
When the
the problem
sequel
with you.
No.
I thought it was getting
awesome. No, very rarely is a sequel better than the first.
It's true, but the musical mashups in this were better.
So I just hope the storyline is a little more fluid in the third one.
Less slapstick.
There's a third one?
There's a third one.
It's
I
on
didn't
its
know.
way.
Yeah.
I'm gonna drop the mic here with a little 50 Shades
Oh,
of Boring.
You would pick this one.
Exactly. See, Tracy is actually arguing for me right
Exactly.
now
What
with
a
her
heinous
groaning.
movie.
It is the worst movie I have
Terrible.
ever seen. I was going into it hopeful because I like sex scenes. I like sexy stuff. Like,
yeah.
I was
Ooh.
into it, and I sat
It's
there and I was
kinky.
like, "This is the sex. This is the sex
I
scene."
know.
I was like, I went home. I was like, I've never been less attracted to anyone in my life.
If you had read the book, you would have thought they did a really good job staying true to the book, which I thought.
I just
The
felt
book
there was-
will actually turn you on. This movie will turn you off and off.
I thought
and
they
off.
did the book justice.
I felt like there was no chemistry between these
I'll
two.
say I didn't watch it because everybody that I asked, they're like, don't watch it, it's not good. So I personally didn't watch it because I was advised not to.
I liked it.
Well, it's
That's
interesting
terrible.
when you're more attracted to the main character in a sex movie when he's a serial killer in The Fall. Like when he was chopping up bitches that look like me, I was like, I like that guy. But when he was like flogging some pretty girl, I was like, not
You're like,
into it at all.
I think this is rape.
Yeah, it's,
Wait,
it's
who
not
is
good.
sexy?
Who did they want originally? Who
It was,
is the
it was
actor?
supposed to be Charlie
Charlie
Hunnam
Hunnam.
from Sons of Anarchy.
Would that have been a lot better?
No.
It's hard to tell.
Oh, I actually hate to say that this was one of the worst because I love the Hunger Games so much,
Like,
but
how dare you right
it was
now?
catching on fire, but the fire, it fizzled out. I feel like they had so much hype in the first couple of movies and they did so well that by the fourth one, everybody was just kind of tired of hearing about it, and it just felt like they were just trying to drag
That's the
it
problem, they split
out
it into two
so
movies.
much.
If you were debating Mockingjay Part 1, I would be all for your campaign.
Agreed.
Mockingjay Part 2, I think we were ready to tie the bow on this Hunger Games disaster.
Fun
Actually,
fact,
liked
both.
Fun fact, I went and saw this in the theaters, fell asleep in the theaters. My boyfriend drove me home, he recapped the movie to me, and I fell asleep during his recap.
I rest my
Oh.
case. She fell asleep twice during it.
So boring.
Tracy, you're such a
So
traitor.
boring. All right, Misty, what do you have?
Okay, well, I actually think I'm gonna win again, guys. Worst movie, Magic Mike XXL. Another sequel tragedy on our
That was a fantastic
experience.
Channing Tatum, you
guys.
do no wrong.
The plotline is depressing. The girl broke up with him. They're all broke.
Did you see the
The
first
guy goes to the hospital.
That was
way
very
more
depressing.
Yeah,
This was a lot of fun. I love
There's
the
like
whorehouse.
not really a plot, so they're going on a
But
road
that's
trip.
what they went for because the first one had the plot that was so dark and twisted that it did not make you feel good.
I saw this with my parents twice.
That's
okay?
your problem.
The best part was the dance scene in the whorehouse where Jada Pinkett Smith was
Yes.
there. Channing seemed like he did moves I didn't know were possible for a human to
Right.
do.
She liked it.
No, I liked that one scene was redeeming, but the end scene where they competed, it wasn't even good. Channing's was good, but like Joe Manganiello, he can't dance.
He's just so big.
He's so sexy.
They're great.
As big as that other big
The-
one.
How did we skim over the fact that she was at the movies with her parents watching this
No, we
movie?
were at home.
we
We were
got
at
there.
home. It was over the holidays.
All right.
Oh,
Why
wait,
do you
Tracy.
fight me?
Wait, Tracy.
Sorry.
I have another one.
Oh.
I have a wild card for you.
What?
And this is gonna be shocking too, because if you know me, I'm the biggest Zac Efron fan in the world. We Are Your Friends.
Never saw it.
Exactly, that's
Like,
the
what is
point.
that?
No one else here has seen it, I'm pretty sure, except me. You would think it would be kind of a cool indie thing, and it just was a hot
But
mess.
this doesn't go. All of these movies were movies that we definitely expected that were going to be awesome.
I think it's just disappointing because he's trying to prove that he's a leading man, and it's just completely flopped.
Okay, are you guys ready for me
gonna
to
win
Ready.
again.
rate my most disappointing movie to my least disappointing movie of 2015? I hope you are.
are.
Okay, I gotta say, at the end of the list, my favorite movie actually of 2015 was Magic Mike. I think there was nothing disappointing about this.
are insane.
There was nothing. It was a feminist experience. I got to see just a ton of D in my face all day long. I'm gonna say next most entertaining, although I did fall asleep during the movie and the recap. I did kind of like Mockingjay Part 2 because I'm such a J-Law fan. And you know why else I liked it is because it wrapped it up. Like, we're done now.
Yes.
Goodbye.
Time to move on.
Goodbye,
Okay,
Hunger
okay.
Games. I'm gonna say We Are Your Friends is next because I didn't see it and I don't think it would be fair for it to
Why
lose
isn't
because
it?
I never
That should
saw
be
it.
probably
Last.
It should, but it's not. And I also have a huge crush on Zac Efron. I'll probably never see it because it's so terrible. You know what? I'm gonna say Pitch Perfect is second to least disappointing.
Wow.
Pitch Perfect was disappointing. It was so stupid.
It was not,
The
Tracy.
songs
It did
were
so
nice.
well at the box office.
The mashups were nice. And the most disappointing movie of 2015, hands down, 50 Shades of Grey. I went and saw this on Valentine's Day with
Wow.
with my fiance. After that, we did taxes. We did tax prep. This was the most untitillating movie I've ever seen in my entire life.
titillating.
I was grossed out by this movie.
me too.
Will I see the second one? Yeah, sure will. This is my ranking for the most disappointing movie of 2015, all the way to the best movie of 2015. 50 Shades of Grey, Pitch Perfect 2, We Are Your Friends, Mockingjay Part 2, and Magic Mike XXL.
I feel really good about this.
I feel really good about this too. How do you guys feel about it? Let us know in the comment section below. And hey, get back here next Friday, because we're gonna be here. You're welcome.
And for more, click to the left to check out the most binge-worthy TV shows, or to the right for the best rom-coms on a new episode of Throwback. Happy watching.